Welcome to Creator Review, the series that randomly gets spurts of videos and then disappears for a while. This episode's creator is Irika. If that name doesn't sound familiar, then maybe Olna would ring a bell. If that also doesn't ring a bell, then I don't blame you. Now, I found this person in the comments of EVW's Impossible or Not 4. In said video, Eric comes across a level called Radioactive that was raided and then made unplayable. In the comments of the video, someone mentions that along with Radioactive, another level that was hacked was a level called Danger Dance. Now, I went to try and play the two levels to see for myself, and if they really were unbeatable, and Radioactive was just completely gone from the servers, but Danger Dance was fully playable. So naturally, I beat all of the levels made by Danger Dance's creator, which that creator is just the topic of this video. Let's get going. And we start off with Danger Dance itself. It's fine. It's the most typical 1.9 level ever. All of its stats are pretty much right in the middle. The gameplay is pretty fun actually, but it has some issues like the dual cube being really dubious, and it just generally being pretty uninspired. Despite that, it's still enjoyable. Let's go with a 6. The deco is very basic, it's pretty empty, but has some layering issues too. Here's a 5, it's serviceable. The sync is whatever, 2, and the originality is also whatever, another 2. Final score, 15 out of 30. The realistic V2 is pretty horrible. I already despise Softable's realistic. That shitfest has some of the most insufferable gameplay in the whole game, so believe me when I say this level has funner gameplay. It's just barely better since this has the stupid cube that's dumb and stupid. Here's a 4. It's uninspired and annoying at parts. The deco is also uninspired and boring. 3. The sync is whatever. 2. The originality is nothing. 1. For the future, any V2 level automatically gets a 1 for originality. Final score, 10 out of 30. Energy Power is another fine level. Olna somehow managed to make something more generic. Yippee. The gameplay is fine, it's inoffensive, here's a 6. Enjoyable but uninteresting. The deco is whatever, it's so okay, it's not even funny. 6 again. The sync is literally non-existent. 1. The originality is a 2. This is really just Danger Dance again, except it's 3 stars, but the deco is a bit better. Final score, 15 out of 30. Excropolis is one of the most boring 2 stars I've ever played. It's completely copy-pasted and boring. I'll rapid-fire this thing's stats since there's nothing to talk about. 3, 3, 3, 1. 10 out of 30. A Peach is one of the most stupid 3-star levels I've ever played. It seems unfinished, and I don't mean that in the sense of the level ends abruptly, even though it does. I mean it's unfinished in the sense that the parts themselves just seem to end randomly or stop being decorated. There's just like empty space between parts. It's so weird. The deco that exists here is okay, but the problem is that it just ends mid-part. It's unfinished. The gameplay is whatever, it has the same issues as the deco, it just seems to end randomly and it makes no sense. The sync is non-existent again, the originality is nothing. This is one of the most bizarre rated levels I've ever come across. How this got rated is genuinely beyond me. It's a 2.0 level, it has text in it, but how something that feels unfinished got rated as late as 2.0 is just so weird to me. Its stats are all below average, they're 4, 3, 1, and 2, but still, this level's just weird. Final score, 10 out of 30. And with that, we can calculate Irika's final creator score, which is exactly 4 out of 10. Sure. I'll be perfectly honest, I made this video just to show off that random piece of GD history I was talking about in the beginning of the video. Oh, and also, before beating Irika's catalog for this, I just so happened to beat the actual realistic by Softable, so seeing a V2 in Irika's catalog was definitely a surprise, I must say. Anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching. Bye.